said something about when you had off.
Well, I don't have off today. I picked up a shift, but I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. I work 4 hours today.
Okay.
Also, I feel bad because Brittany texted me this morning, and then somebody else from work texted me, and my phone's on Do Not Disturb when I'm sleeping, so I didn't get the text because it's on Do Not Disturb.
Oh.
So it was like 10:40, and I was supposed to, if I was going to, work a shift at 11, and they wanted me to work 3 hours. No, 11 to 3. They wanted me to work 4 hours, but then I'm already working 4 to 8, so they wanted me to work 11 to 3.
Wow.
And I was like, that's my whole day work in the day. I mean, I want money in hours, but
It's better if you do it all in one shot instead of having to drive back and forth.
I would have to stay at like the store.
Because that's like, I don't know, the gas and everything. It's like if you work 3 hours or less, do they even justify the gas?
I want more hours. What?
It's funny. I don't know, you want more hours. I'm trying to figure out how to get less hours and make more.
The thing for me is I want more hours, but like instead of picking up shifts, I would like to just have like 4 days where I work like 7 hours rather than always working like 3 hours or 4 hours like here and there. Why can't you just give me like 4 7-hour shifts or something?
Well, there is some business investment property, like something back there in the backyard. We're gonna start selling hot dogs.
Oh yeah.
There's a hot dog stand back there. And that was supposed to be like a joint business between me and you know who. I'm not saying names, but I never worked out. It's still sitting in the back of the woods for how many years? Well, I was saying that I would like to have made like Italian meatballs and put it on, like sell them at a corner somewhere with the umbrella and not being like in the, you know. Yeah, I'll show you guys in the back something that I got for a friend of mine where we're gonna like kind of work on a business together, do some food service and sell Italian meatballs and gyros and of course hot dogs and probably burgers, stuff like that. And it was like one of those things is I've always been into like eBay. I would just like, my biggest like win with eBay is when I was selling the antiques and flipping them, you know, just getting a lot of money for selling stuff on eBay. But that was like when I first started years ago. I'm talking, when the heck did I start? It was like in the 90s when I started eBay.
I would have not known.
And yeah, I used to go to these flea markets all the time and find movie projectors and all these hard to find things that were worth money and sell them on eBay. And then eBay ended up turning into more of a newer electronics thing where I was selling newer stuff and buying stuff wholesale and reselling it. And then that's basically where it ended up turning. But it used to be like me going around these flea markets all the time and Goodwills and thrift stores and reselling on eBay. And I kind of, I sold a lot of big things that I had on eBay and a couple other e-commerce websites recently that were so big that one person decided they were just going to drive and pick it up instead of me shipping it out because the thing weighed about 60 pounds, I think it was. But yeah, some of the things is like local pickup. Just don't even ship it out. Yeah, don't ship it out. The probability of it getting damaged is pretty high. But I don't know. I like Amazon. You know, both e-commerce platforms, you pay fees no matter what. You pay fees to sell. Amazon, you pay for Amazon, you pay for eBay. Sometimes they have these sales where they reduce your seller fees and final value fees and all that stuff, and you could save a little money on that, but still. It could consume, I'm talking, a lot of your time with. Brianna, you've probably seen me struggle with boxes before. I'm trying to wrap this box up, tape this box up, trying to get everything out and running back. I'm running back and forth to the UPS, FedEx. I mean, they know me personally over the years, you know, having this business relationship with all these people. But yeah, I should like show them that thing in the back.
You should. Also, can we please get a scalpel thingy, whatever?
Oh, yeah, that gives me the chills thinking about that.
I have coffee stains.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a coffee addict. It's not my fault.
And I don't really condone
it. No?
Yeah, I don't. No.
I'm 18. I'll drink coffee.
I think anybody who graduates high school is considered a candidate for college. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they grow up so fast. You believe that? And you know what? You want to get a pet. Right, let's get a pet.
I
right?
do. What would you do if one day with my money from work I just brought a dog home?
We would get kicked out of the community.
No, you wouldn't.
We would. I have strict leash laws in the community. And I know that you would probably feel bad to have a dog tied up on a leash.
I would tie myself up on a leash with a dog.
I'm just saying that they're very strict. You get booted out. They'll make you leave.
Well, you make me leave.
What? No, I'm saying that HOA is strict about that stuff. Even I don't know. It's like I don't think there's any HOAs. It's more of an ordinance, really. It's an ordinance in many places. When it comes to the leash laws, it's ordinances where you can't have an unleashed dog, but you can have an unleashed cat, right? But then I have allergies to cats. You have allergies to cats.
I know.
That's just crazy. And then hamster's an option.
Yeah, but
Hamster. I miss the days when we used to collaborate with other YouTube families because it was really fun when we were hanging out with SmellyBellyTV and hanging out with the Ohana Adventure. I mean, yeah, that was back in the spring. I think it was 2018 this spring. I think it was last year, but there's some clips. I wonder if we have any clips on the hard drive that hasn't been posted. I don't know. I'm gonna go see if we have any of those clips.
that completely looks like a mess.
What? I go from one extreme to another. I go from a big camera to the phone because it gets too much to carry.
I don't blame you.
You got this.
I like have the good hand movement and everything.
You got it.
Doing that when I like completely messed
Oh my
up.
god. Having a ball.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, so just think karaoke night Friday.
I'm scared.
Yeah. She can sing again.
I know, but it's scary.
I want to try once. I don't make it.
You got it.
There we go.
Oh.
I'm so
Alright, you ready to do this? You gonna eat some
Yes,
food?
I can't wait. I
Chicken.
love food.
You gotta eat some chicken.
I'm gonna make.
Oh
Oh,
my God,
I'm
this
gonna
thing
make
is heavy.
chicken. Ow.
Alright, last time I did this, Alright, we're gonna go eat some. What happened?
Can you hit that thingy?
Alright, here we go. Ready?
Hit that thing. That
I gotta hit that button.
pay. It's no, just hit that button.
This button right here. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we got it.
What did it say?
Work?
I don't know.
What did it say?
Is that supposed to come down? Alright, watch your head because I don't know if this thing's gonna come flying down when I do this. Oh, you gotta put money in there. You gotta put money in the thing to push.
Put in coin first.
Look at that thing might jump out like and hit someone on the head or something. Alright, so we're gonna go get something to eat. I'm hungry. You can make a chicken. Oh my gosh, in my eye. What? Come on, that's chlorine water too.
Sorry.
Right in my eye. Ah. Okay, now my eye's burning. Alright, what's happening here?
I'm swimming.
Who's hungry?
Right now.
You're hungry?
I want to go eat something.
Are you hungry, man? We gotta eat something. Oh my god. Watch out. Are you gonna eat? You wanna go back and eat something?
Yeah, I want to go make chicken. What time is it?
I don't even know. How do I look at the time?
I love chicken.
How do I look at the time on this phone? When it's recording?
Oh my gosh, I'm so cold. I'm like,
I gotta figure that out.
trying to
How do we
keep
do
myself
this?
warm. I'm like squeezing my body together.
Are you cold?
It's
Is it that bad?
cold. Yeah, there's a breeze.
Really? It's not that bad.
There's a breeze.
You gotta stand in the sun.
Mom, right.
Stand in the sunshine, you'll feel a lot warmer.
Hey, Mom, could you
Ready?
give me a towel? A dry one? Wait, how tall are you? I don't know.
We gotta go eat.
You got a good tan.
You get a tan around here, you know that.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long to get a tan. It's like you can stand on there for 10 minutes and you'll get something on you, right?
No.
Remember the other day, we underestimated the sun, right?
I got sunburnt so
Well,
bad.
yeah, so, see, you got to be prepared. You got to have that sunscreen on.
It's cold.
Because you think that, oh, well, this is not that bad. And then all of a sudden, a couple hours later, reality hits you when you got a sunburn.
That thing.
If I go close up.
How long have you had him for?
Murray, we've had him.
Whoa,
for,
look at that.
What, Murray? Almost 6 months. Probably about 6 months.
He's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, dude, you could totally have a nature channel with that thing.
So what's his name?
Murray Becadino.
Oh my goodness.
We should get him.
I like lizards. I like them.
Yeah.
They're cute. So you want to like get your steps in, get some exercise. Thank you for the chair. I know you want it back, but you know, it's kind of comfortable right now. This is really good. It's no cow, whatever. I don't know, no cow.
I read you. Well, you can take another bite. I just want to read
What?
What is going on? Oh,
What? What?
We want our chair back, Roland! We want it back!
Should we run?
Take that. Take that.
We're attached too, you know.
This is really comfortable though.
I know. It's our gummy bear chair.
Wait a minute.
Babe,
But I left you one.
you left our what?
I left you the pink one.
The pink one?
Yeah.
But we need both. Babe, get this on camera.
Where'd you get that snack? Did you get that snack from my house
Oh,
too?
no,
Snacks?
we didn't get that.
Oh!
No, I bought this.
Oh, no.
Right?
Those look
Oh,
like
that's our
perfect.
snack.
Didn't I buy this, right?
No,
Yeah,
I don't believe you guys. We have this.
No.
We have those, so I don't
Pure
know.
protein.
Yeah.
I can. It smells like my cabinets at home.
What?
My cabinets have a very distinct smell.
I don't know how to get my pocket though.
Well,
You
you
know
were
how.
just in our house.
Mr. Butterfingers. All right, so, how
So
do
you know
we
what?
settle this?
Here's how we solve this.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. 2 out of 3. The person gets to keep the chair.
Really?
The winner keeps
Yeah.
it.
Did you witness this? He said. Did you hear what he said?
Gotta get them good angles.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I witnessed that.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
We got this. It's gonna be settled. You ready?
We're gonna say that they have to go to his video to see who was the winner.
Where's Rory?
Oh, okay.
That way, kind of people have
He's
a
with
reason to come
Hadley.
and watch. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Let's do this. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh no! He was cheating. I'm taking my chair back.
What happened? What happened? Alright. Still running. So there was a battle that went down just now, but you guys are gonna have to go to All for Two Kids channel.
Yeah.
Watch their breaking in video to see how that just went down. Because you're not gonna see it here on Smelly Belly. You gotta go over there and watch it.
What'd you say?
I said you're a fast runner.
Oh, I
Hey
am.
baby, bring it back. We have to get thumbnail photos, Instagram, all that. Come
Oh, it's still recording.
It's
I
still-
forgot. That's so awkward. I hate
Okay.
when I do that.
bloopers.
There we go. The bloopers, behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. So what just happened here, huh?
Some fun
Oh
stuff.
gosh,
Some fun stuff.
that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
What was your favorite color chair? Blue, pink,
Yeah, the blue.
the blue one. So I took your favorite chair.
I love the color.
No, I took her favorite chair. Brianna's like, I want the blue one. Which one's your favorite one?
The blue one.
See, everybody likes the blue
You
one.
do.
Pink is just such an overly used color.
Pink is out, blue is in.
Yeah.
Huh.
Except there's a pink balloon.
Oh, yeah, that's
Saying
pink
to
balloon.
talk about pink being out.
Yeah. So yeah, this was fun. You know,
Yeah, well, fun.
it's fun. All right, I guess I got to show you the cart. This is crazy. I'm probably gonna get ticks though. Then we gotta get out of here. I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, so I figured I would show you guys what's going on here because tomorrow we're gonna be heading back. Gotta go back to North Myrtle Beach and then eventually back over to Florida as long as I'm back there by Tuesday. I'll be back there by Tuesday. I know Brianna's got to work. She got to do some work because where she works, they have different locations, which is nice. With the company she works for, she can work at any location really. But I want to show you this hot dog cart that I was trying to turn into something bigger, and it's still sitting here. I haven't had time to bring it with me because I'm trying to sell this place. I've got a lot of stuff that I got to unload. I gotta see if I can get an angle because I really don't want to get tick. I'm not into getting ticks. There's a lot of Lyme's disease going on, and last thing I need is to deal with that amongst all the other issues I'm dealing with. Medical bills are already an issue, and health insurance is an issue. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in it from back here. You guys can probably see it from this point. I might be able to, I don't know. It's right behind that house. Can you guys see it? Maybe, I don't know. It's back there. That was an investment of mine. I'm talking, I think it was 6 years ago. And that's how old that thing is. I think 5 or 6 years. And that was something that a friend of mine, we were gonna like run a business together. It was gonna be selling food on the corner, because I was kind of trying to get away from just the eBay, and then I went into the Amazon market, you know, selling on Amazon and eBay. And of course, the web designing is something I've always loved doing, and then actually being able to do it for people and get paid for it, that was like a win-win. But as far as the other things, I have a passion for food, like making healthy food and Italian food. And I'm gonna be like the first person that was gonna offer healthy options on the corner. So instead of like people having hot dogs that are unhealthy, we were gonna have like vegetarian hot dogs. We were gonna have healthy hot dogs that weren't like all these processed foods. So that was my mission, and my friend and I kind of come up with a plan and come up with a name for the business. And I was gonna do the Italian food, and the Italian food I was gonna produce on the cart was all healthy stuff. So that's what it was, guys. And I wanted to share that with you. I wish I would have walked in there and showed you closer, but I'm not down for getting any of those ticks and having to deal with Lyme disease. Not happening, not on my watch. We got too much going on. Plus I like to be able to not worry about anything else. That would just complicate things more. But we're gonna show it to you, and maybe one day that business will work out. Other than that, I'm just waiting to see how things go with GM. So yeah, General Motors, you know, it's kind of coincidental, you know, General Motors and me just really talking much about that new C8 and how much I'd like to have one of those cars, and wish that I can afford one of those, and just thinking about it all the time, like, wow. And basically my friend is the one getting a C8, and guess where it's gonna be sitting for a while? In my garage, because he's got too many cars and he's trying to have a house built in 2022, I think it was, he said, or 2021, I'm not sure. I'll have to ask him one of those days, so one of those years. And he was going to have a garage, like expand it, have another garage, but his community, his HOA, was not approving such a structure. So that's not going to work. So he's definitely having a bigger house built with a garage that can handle 7 cars. So that's cool. So yeah, the whole thing about the C8, like I said, guys, that's wishful thinking for me. I did put a deposit down on it, and with the understanding I may get this new job with GM, and then if I do, then I might be in a position to have a bank loan for this car. But my friend's insisting on splitting the cost of the car and co-owning this car. So, you know, that's, I don't know, I know he means well, and I've helped him through so much, and he's like, at first he wanted to just, he said, Roland, you did so much for me. Let me just get you the car. I'm like, seriously? I'm like, whoa, you know, I know somebody would probably like jump on it and say, yeah, of course, but I'm not that kind of person. I don't like to take something from somebody. I just feel like, I don't know. I just don't feel right, you know, even though it was offered to me. I mean, even considering, I mean, he's well off. I mean, he had, he had an inheritance, and unfortunately, what led to that, I mean, but he was successful before that because of flipping homes and remodeling homes and selling them, and he's got all these properties and everything, so he's worth over $1 million. And the fact that, you know, that he would do that and like say, hey, don't worry about it, you know, just have one and enjoy it. And I'm like, why? And then he told me about how I helped him out years ago, and you know how he wouldn't be where he is if it wasn't for me helping him to get started on eBay and stuff, and that he made an investment that turned into a gold mine, and if it wasn't for me helping him with eBay, he wouldn't have made that investment, and things wouldn't turn for the better. And this is like going back years and years ago. I mean, like decades ago. And you know, he used to be a taxi driver. He went from a taxi driver who had an incident with a passenger who shot him in the ear, and he ended up getting out of that. And this was like decades ago. I'm talking like about 20 something years. I think it was near 20 years ago, pretty close to it, somewhere around there. It's hard for me to remember time. It just goes by so fast. But I know that he used to be a taxi driver, and then that's what happened. And you know, nowadays you got Lyft drivers and Ubers and what is it?
I just want to show you something.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna hear it.
I'm gonna hear it.
This is what kind of fun you have with your best friend. Your best friend. I don't even know if I just said best friend.
Okay.
This is what Gabby and I do.
What the? Well, that's it, guys. Well, I got to get out of here. I'll be rambling on until nighttime, and then it'll be too late, and then I won't be able to get anything else done before work. All right, so take care, be safe, and I don't know. I guess if I don't know, maybe Brianna can use the clips I used, put on our channel. Maybe both channels. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm just gonna put the camera on here and leave everything be for now. I got to get out there and take care of something because we got to get out of here soon. Tomorrow, that is. So I got to get some grass done and staying away from the woods because I'm not getting any ticks. No Lyme's disease. No. Hey guys, it's still Saturday, August 10th, 2019, and it's friggin' hot out there, and I was just doing some more of that mowing out there, and I gotta stop, take a break, and then I'm gonna get back out there and finish doing that. But anyway, you guys are awesome, and I thought I would just kind of like tell you a few things because the comments are working right now on both my channel and Brianna's channel, and I've been reading comments, and Brianna's been getting a lot of comments, so between the both of our channels, you guys have been definitely making up for the time that you weren't able to comment. And there's a lot of positive comments, a lot of nice things you guys have to say. But anyway, I'm going to address a lot of that about the comments and the changes and all the things going on, and when I have the time. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that today or maybe tomorrow or the day after. When I know whenever we get back home, that's when I'm going to address those things. And, you know, I'll just ask Brianna if she can include it on her channel. So if you see this, more than likely I asked Brianna to post this segment onto her channel, which is the All for Fun Vlogs channel. And yeah, it might be in a day or so from now, a day or two. But anyway, gonna do that. I gotta really tell you guys a lot of things. And other than that, you're awesome. And I gotta go eat something, take a break, and go out there and finish the yard work and try to get this all finished. But anyway, also be sure to check out my channel, which is Rolling Down the Fast Lane. Brianna, put some links down here in your description if you can, so that people can find my channel. So, or somewhere, just hopefully you guys can find it, because I know some of you guys don't even know about my channel. And I've had that channel since 2007, but of course it wasn't the same name. But that's how it's been, because Brianna, we both have channels, and we both had our channels since 2007. But the All for Two Kids channel used to be both of ours at one time, but now that's just Brianna's. And it's been like that for a year now or so, where it's just solely hers, and I just sometimes pop in videos, and maybe too much, maybe too much. But lately, like I said, with my work schedule, it's almost impossible to even really create any content and put it out there or help Brianna with her channel. So it gets a little rough. But anyway, all that'll be addressed, so it'll be recorded in a day or so from now, but if so, it'll be on Brianna's All for Fun Vlogs channel, so you'll see me on her channel. Yeah, like, you probably see enough of me anyway, but that's it. Hey guys, yeah, so today is, it's Monday, August 12th, 2019. There's just some things that I want to talk about. I might include some of that in this video, or it might just be in a whole separate video, which will be like mirrored on Brianna's channel. So it might be mine and Brianna's simultaneously, because it's just something I just feel that needs to be put out there, just to make clear the things that I go through to protect my kids, and the things that I go through when it comes to working 3 jobs and just stressing about finances and trying to find the time to do things as a family like we used to. We used to be able to go a lot of places, and now it's kind of limited, and we're kind of stuck in one area. And you know, then having that free time to create content, because I really, really want to create something new and exciting for you guys. And I know if you probably saw between my channel and Brianna's channel over the last year or so, you probably saw a few clown videos pop up in my channel, a few clown videos or more pop up on Brianna's channel. And there's a good explanation for all that. It's basically a lot of that stuff got deleted and censored from YouTube, demonetized, demoted. It means the views just disappeared. And because the way YouTube is, when a video is monetized, they promote it, they push it out there so it gets more views. When it's not, they don't promote it, they don't push it out there, and it disappears, and people don't know where it went. So usually the only way to overcome that is to re-upload it and hope that it works out the second time, because YouTube is constantly changing. So things may work differently if you upload something years later as opposed to something prior. So that's just something that you see going on, is this re-uploading stuff that just got destroyed by YouTube's algorithm. And just want to be able to keep that momentum going, because that's what keeps the channel rankings high. And I know it gets repetitive and old. You know, I can imagine how annoying it must get when you see like a same old video reposted. But if YouTube were to have left those be, they would have still been there and doing well. And if you wanted to look at them, then you can go back and look at them. If you didn't want to, you didn't have to worry about it, because you can just look at the newer videos. But when YouTube did that, it was like, it's almost like when you have insurance. And you have like car insurance on your car. Say if your car gets wrecked, you're gonna want a replacement car. You're not gonna just, you're gonna deal with no car. And so basically that's kind of how it is with YouTube. So when YouTube destroys those videos, it's like they're wrecked, and then we want them replaced. And so then they get uploaded years later, because that's like, sometimes an insurance claim could take that long, right? So you get your replacement videos and they're back up. So basically that's how that's going. So when you see those videos back, it's like, because they got wrecked by YouTube, and now we just put in an insurance claim, and now we're finally getting the videos put back up again. And I know it annoys some of you guys, and I'm sorry that it annoys you if it's on my channel, and I'll speak for Brianna. I'm sorry that it annoys you either way, because you know, you guys are blaming me for it and her for it and all that stuff, but you got to realize YouTube is the one to blame when it came to them destroying all those videos to begin with. If they would have left those videos alone, they would have stayed where they were, they wouldn't have been uploaded again, we would have moved forward, the channel would have continued supporting itself basically with the funding that YouTube was providing for us to create the content. It would have been a cycle. It was like funding coming out to YouTube, funding going back into YouTube, and it would have been a really smooth sailing cycle there where we can continue to create new content and not worry about trying to get back to that level on YouTube, because it needs to be self-sustaining for it to work, and right now it's not. And if we can get back to where it's self-sustaining, where the amount coming out of YouTube goes back into it, we're good. We never had the opportunity to have a lot of it come out of YouTube where we can do more with it than just fund it back to YouTube. It was just enough to cover just the expenses of YouTube. That's just the way that is. And for some people, they're able to be able to do a lot with funding because they get a lot more money. And I don't even consider that income with YouTube. I just consider that YouTube self-maintaining itself, because it's going right back into it. It's not doing anything to change our lifestyle, because that's what jobs are for. That's what I work my butt off for. That's why I work 3 jobs. I used to work 2, now I work 3. That is what provides for my family, and YouTube does nothing really but provide entertainment for you guys. And it used to pay enough to pay for itself. You know, the internet costs, the cost of the editing software, because one program I had to pay a monthly fee for to use the program online, and then the other one, you know, just putting the money for it and paying it on the credit card, so the monthly payment on the credit card for that software. So just a lot of things, just paying back into it, and that's how that is, guys. And I know some YouTubers out there, they're making bank, they do well, and I really want to give them guys a thumbs up for being successful. But there's no money to be had in the content we create, because YouTube is so what do you call it? They scrutinize these kinds of channels. They scrutinize family channels to begin with. They have issues with pranks and challenges, which seem to get a lot of views, so they love demonetizing them right off the beginning. They love to demote them right in the beginning. They don't like the clown videos, they don't like the paranormal, so all that just, you know, it's a lot of views, and then the views just die when they destroy the videos. So it's like the channel just, it looks like it may do well in the beginning, and then boom, they take it all away. So you can't really win unless you have true organic content and grow an audience that's loving the kind of content you create and have created over the years. What happened was creating that scary clown content on YouTube, sharing it with you guys on YouTube, some of the stuff that really happens and a lot of stuff that didn't happen, that was recreated, that was like acting. Just putting it out there, it really has drawn in a lot of people that are interested in just that. And when people, I guess, saw it, it was done and over with, and it's like, okay, they can only see it so much, and they, you know, they're not entertained anymore. And then we would post more stuff, and they would be drawn to that. And it got to the point where I guess there was only so many combinations of things you can do in relation to scary clown content and paranormal stuff, and before it becomes boring and repetitive. And I think we've kind of reached that threshold. And then once YouTube just swooped down and like destroyed 95% of those videos, and that was it. It was like all that hard work wiped away, guys. So that's the deal right there. And like over 1 million of the subscribers came for the clown stuff. So now it's kind of like the channel is just not doing well, because the people that were watching, like you guys that were watching before, and of course the ones that are watching before that are not watching now to even see me say this. The channel was dying before that point, before the clown stuff took it off into space. The channel was already, and it's on its last limb at that time. And that clown stuff is what made the channel like blow up big time, and then it just died again. And that's just the way it is. And I wish I can help Brianna with that. And Brianna doesn't really like the channel anymore, because she feels like it's tainted. Brianna feels like the YouTube, the All for Fun vlogs, which used to be All for Two Kids, she feels like the channel's now is like tainted because of the history behind it. She didn't really like the way the history was. She didn't like having to not be her true self, and holding back our real lives, because me being very protective of our privacy. And I feel that has really caused her to have less enthusiasm now than she had years ago. And also, she doesn't like the association with the clown stuff. She just gets annoyed when people bring it up. You know, we go places and they talk about it. It's like, you know, it was Brianna's idea to begin with. I mean, she's creative. She come up with the idea of, hey, let's put that stuff on the internet. I mean, stuff like this was happening with the clown and people were having issues with this particular clown, and it made it on the news, so why not like post videos on it? And that's what ended up happening. So there was a lot of skits that were made out of a simple prank video that turned into a viral video, and then there was actual stalkers because of that, and then people started thinking that the stalker videos were fake when they were real, and then I guess we kind of lost credibility from that point on, and then we started it's like say, you know what, forget it. Let's just continue on posting and not worry about it and just have fun with it. And that's when YouTube kind of crashed down on the videos, and then things just didn't work out. So that's what happened, guys. So YouTube was fun, you know, but we grow out of it. Brianna's pretty much grown out of the way YouTube used to be. It's not the same. And she's kind of more interested in TikTok and, you know, Instagram and those other social media platforms, and less interested in YouTube itself. She feels like YouTube, unless she goes a whole different direction and a whole different channel name, she feels like there's just too much bad, I guess, I don't know, just bad energy that came from the All for Two Kids or All for Fun Vlogs channel, because of the history, because of the clown videos, because of, you know, hiding our real lives. And Brianna always felt like everything on YouTube that we put out there seems like it's fake and it's not real, because we can't put out the real thing. We can't put out where we really live. We can't put out our real names, and it's a lot of things we can't put out there, so people don't even know our real names, and it's just ridiculous. But I mean, it's the point where that's how protective I really am, that it has to come to that. And even those places that it's like nobody really knows, really. I just became that way, and we had to move away because of the fact that we were having stalker issues, and it has nothing to do with clowns. But although the clown videos did kind of draw that attention, which I was not expecting, but we did have to move to get away from that stuff. And another reason was because of downsizing. Just couldn't afford the big house, and that was the main reason. But that whole stalker thing was kind of like the icing on the cake, where that just kind of said, oh, you know, that was just the motivation. Other than that, it was like, you know, just at that time I was thinking, all right, rent the house out, sell it, and that was working out for a while, but then that just went all to pieces. And now trying to unload the house again, trying to get it sold. And I'm at the point where, you know, I'm just in a financial bind so bad that I cannot afford the house payment. I haven't been able to afford it for a year, and it's just like I'm working a third job just to make the house payment. And that's not including the medical bills I got to pay and the insurance payments and the health insurance too. It's just ridiculous. So I got a lot on my plate, and I'm just trying to juggle everything as a single parent. And I'm never going to be anything other than a single parent, and eventually, very sooner than later. Brianna's already talking about moving out, like probably in a year or so. So I'm going to be alone. It's just going to be me. And I don't need a big house. And I don't need that big giant mortgage. I just don't need that. I just need something that's big enough for me, and maybe another room for my office. And that's pretty much it. So in the meantime, is downsize and was the option. And that's what we've done. And just waiting on the next thing, so we can get out of that whole situation and be more financially sound. Because everything was fine until like a couple years back. That's when things started getting difficult. But the companies have cutbacks, pay cuts. Now I might be getting laid off on one of my jobs, so I'm stressing about that. And hopefully this new job at GM will work out. So hopefully I'm going to get a call back saying, hey, come in for an interview. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I really hope for. Because that just may be all I need to just say, you know what, I'll just put the e-commerce and, you know, I'll put that on the side. The web designing, I'm pretty much in a contract for people. I can't really undo that. So, but I can stop bringing in new clients, you know. But as far as the existing clients, I'm going to continue to update their websites as needed, usually monthly, bi-monthly. No, it's a monthly or every quarter, like every 3 months, and some are annual. It all depends on the kind of contract I have with each particular client. I'm lost for words. I got to go eat something. I got to get ready for work tonight. So take care, guys. You're amazing. And like I said, give this video a thumbs up, share your thoughts, and be positive in the comments, especially if you're going to go over to my daughter's channel and you comment there. Be respectful to her. Be kind to her. Address her properly. She doesn't have any kids, so I've been told that you're responding to her like your daughters, your kids. She doesn't have any kids. I don't know where the people get that stuff from. But anyway, if you comment to her, just be respectful to her. If you comment to me, I would expect to be respectful as well. Just, you know, speak your mind. But if you talk about anything that has to do with finances and stuff or all that crap that annoys Brianna because she doesn't want to hear about it. She's heard enough about my stressing about finances. She doesn't need to hear it from other people. And I know some people just like dump their whole life story on Brianna, and they compare like, oh, well, we don't have this, we don't have that, and you guys have this. But yet, like I said, you know, it's YouTube, guys. It may look like we have everything, but we don't. The bank owns everything, really. That's the bottom line. If it wasn't for the banks, we wouldn't have anything. Probably a trailer. But I mean, nothing against anybody who has a trailer, but that's pretty much probably what we'd be having, you know, if there was no banks. Because who would be able to, you know, pay for a house? You know, you got to get a loan to do that unless you save up a lot of money, which I did try to, but then I ended up being too generous helping other people out, and it kind of bit me in the rear end in the long run. you know, so put me in a financial bind. And it's not like I've ever asked anybody to pay me back for me being generous, helping them out. But it would be nice if, you know, sometimes they wouldn't be, maybe they would pay. Well, some people, there's some people out there that need to pay me back. And there's some people out there in the past that have taken advantage of me for my kindness. And I'm talking, my past goes back as long as 20, 30 years ago. Had friends take advantage of me because, you know, I would give, be kind, and they would play me for a fool. And I think I got a lot wiser. But that's it. I gotta go. Take care.